Talk to my XRP family. Every day, all of you show me so much love that it makes me so happy. You guys are great. So let's take a better look at what's going on with XRP and what we might see over the Saturday and Sunday. We can see that some coins are going down, but the market is still going up as a whole. There is still a lot of green around, but nothing too exciting. Also, you won't believe this, but the market was red early this morning. Still, I wouldn't. Say this is up in 24 hours, and I think the altcoins have been going up a bit more in the last 2 or 3 hours. You need to look at the last hour to see that most of the growth we're seeing now happened in that hour. XRP, on the other hand, is worth $2.21 now, which is 0.4% less than it was in US dollars and 0.8% less than it was in Bitcoin. The value of the market is $136.8 billion right now, and less than $1 billion worth of trades happen every 24 hours. A lot of people are going to ask why XRP is losing so much value. Don't forget that it's the weekend and that people sometimes take it easy. It's also no longer possible to buy CME futures. Most of the time, there is less going on the weekends unless something big happens, like Bitcoin breaking through an all-time high. Strange news, but crypto doesn't get as much attention on the weekends as it does at other times. But first, I want to make it clear that nothing on this channel should be taken as financial advice. For any business, you should always learn more about it first before putting money into it. That means fewer than 7% of people in the world have cryptocurrency as an investment. Not even 7%. What if I told you this number was even smaller? I'd say 2% back then. Because it was a lot less than that 8 or 9 years ago, there are still a lot of people who don't understand how far crypto has come. I've seen it from the very beginning to being widely used, and believe it or not, we're still not there yet. This is where big banks actually have deals, crypto to their users. Since crypto is so easy to get, we're not quite there yet, but we know that things like that are starting to happen. It's going to get bigger. In other words, if you're into crypto right now, you're still in the early stages. To see this, think about the stock market. It's clear that will make a big difference. But let's see how much money this brings in. Yesterday, Bitcoin and Ethereum both came in by about $769.5 million and $220 million. It looks like a lot of Ethereum is being bought up, which makes you wonder what this means for XRP. Allow me to explain. Even though it doesn't seem likely, ETH is a great way to tell when altcoin season is about to begin. This is because people are paying more attention to and using ETH. Bigger players are also showing more interest in ETH, which is a clear sign that they believe something will happen. That is usually good for the crypto market, since altcoins make up most of it. You can be sure that XRP will also act positively. It's true. XRP has been doing a lot better than Ethereum. Most people don't think about how it got stronger. As you can see, XRP has the second cleanest and clearest rapid PA of any coin on the market, after Bitcoin. Since it began at 0.50, it has been stable above the previous all-time highs for 8 months. Not many people get it. True, thanks for telling me about this. This is what your boy Cryptox has always said. Some people don't like it and want to know why he hasn't done anything. They ask us if we're crazy or if they're just trolling because they don't see how well the price of XRP has held up this year. You can watch my video to remind yourself of how well it has consolidated within the 38-point range. That means XRP owners don't want to offer it up. They don't want to lose XRP. People who own XRP are more likely to keep it than to give it away. Something that makes it clear they believe XRP will go up in value over time. Look at this now. You may already know that DBS, which is the biggest bank in Southeast Asia, thinks Ripple is worth an amazing $11.3 billion before it goes public in 2026. This week's coin report says that major banks are taking Ripple very seriously, with Wall Street coming next, so it's clear that crypto companies are really having a boom when it comes to going public. A lot of businesses want to go public this way because they know it will make a lot of noise, but as I already told you, Ripple has said they don't want to go public this year. Even so, I think they're just making plans ahead of time. I'm sure they have an IPO plan. That makes sense, since we don't just guess if they should go public or not. Brad Gerlinghouse has said before that they will do an IPO. That must be in their decision book or somewhere else, since they write things down when they make choices. They do this on purpose, though. Take a look at this too. It was built on top of an extra place record and opened up to the public as the U.S. Treasury. On top of the extra place lines, there is real security, real yield, and a trade by market of about $26 trillion. When T-bills are linked together like a chain, they can't be stopped from being paid. Don't say you weren't told. Right now we have one more example. Check this out. The XRPL system tokenizes T-bills. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin's price. Right now, the control hit a new high point of about 65.6%. It's good to see that the power is off. Bitcoin is still between 108,100 and 109,100 right now. I have to say, it's standing up really well. That's always nice to see. Bitcoin is still above $100, which I love, even though it's the weekend. Of course, if we can close our daily candle pretty much strengths and more proof for me that, this coming week, who could actually break towards an all-time high if you're looking at XRP still holding really nice. It was actually $2.1. To be clear or to help you remember, this picture does not show XRP's all-time high. It's not a surprise. The most XRP it ever had was about $3.40. I already said that this does change some trades. This is what I'm saying because some trades hit a higher all-time high. That depends on which chart you look at, but the change is around 10%. But our map shows that we'll be almost ready to reach the real all-time high once we break through this. 23.6 all-time high. That was recorded for XRP in public in 2018. That's what I mean when I say that we will go from where we are now to an all-time high. Please keep in mind that this is not our all-time high. It's actually our annual high, and some people will say it was an all-time high. As I already said, the all-time high for 2018 was around $3.80. Let's use this picture instead, though. But, as I already said, that's a rise of 52.5% from where we are now to this point. That means we'll still have seen a 77% rise when we hit that all-time high of $3.82, give or take. In spite of this, the price of XRP is still holding strong in the 38.2 area. I also believe that when we reach the 23.6 level, which we haven't seen since May 13th, it will be a small step upwards. We haven't been in the 23.6 for good since February of this year. It sounds like more than one day. Things could get really exciting once we get back into this range. This could be the big sign that we're on the right track to hit all-time highs. As everyone knows, there is no stopping or backing price once you enter price discovery mode. We'll see what happens. Please, tell me what you think below. Let us know in crypto if you need anything.